Hello, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna do a pick a card of spirit messages for each pile. Okay, so we have this pile number one, which is the ancestor oil, pile number two, which is the attraction oil, and pile number three, which is the Sereno head spray. So you can pause the video and take a deep breath, ask your guides, your deities, your God, your goddess, your ancestors, whoever you'd like to guide you to the pile that you need to hear the message from. All right. All right, this is for those who picked pile number one, the ancestor oil. Let's see what the spirit messages are. Perfect. Ancestors, right here. It goes great with it. There's the ancestors. The ancestors are wanting to give you a message. Since this card, it wants to come out. And you see how they're all around her? And it's like she's listening to their wisdom. She's listening to the angels' wisdom, learning the knowledge of her people and what they went through, and knowing that they are guiding her in her own life is bringing her contentment. So if you're not listening to your ancestors, then it's time to listen to them and hear the words that they have to say and the message they have to bring. You may have been feeling like you are in a waiting game with this card here, like the seeds and things that you have been planting may not feel like they've been growing, but with these twos lining up like this, it's like you're on the right path and your ancestors and your people are leading you on the right way. You know, there was a time when all I seen was twos. Like last year, two, 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 two. And I'm finally getting to a place where I am confident and knowing that I know and believe that the ancestors and my spirit team are really with me. So you may like been feeling like nobody's there and you're not listening and you're not hearing and you've been waiting for something good to come in, but know that you're on the right track. You're on the right path. Your ancestors are guiding you. You just have to be a little bit more patient with the things that's coming, because you do have options coming in. Options of opportunity, whatever that may be, whether it's a job, whether it's whatever it is, you know, schools, picking a school, picking a trade, picking anything. You know, you have options. Options are coming in for you. You just got to be mindful of your thoughts and the things that you are doing. Oh, okay. So you may be putting yourself on a whipping post, like you might be beating yourself up or feeling lack of and not really having a clear mind. It is time to cut away that behavior. It's kind of cut away behavior that is not becoming of you. Okay, it's hindering your growth. So you may have negative self-talk. You may be a person who consistently beats up themselves for any small thing. It doesn't matter. You can be really hard on yourself. But Spirit is saying it's time to cut away from that energy, because they are trying to direct you into another energy, you know. And with the 1110, it's going backwards, you know, so continuously putting yourself in a position of where you're beating yourself up or thinking negative thoughts or staying in an unproductive mindset is taking you backwards, not forward. So be mindful of the things that you do, say, or be, so that you can become who you need to be in this lifetime, who your ancestors need you to be in this lifetime. Okay, pile number one, I wish you the very best and be blessed. Love you. Okay, this is for those who have chose pile number two. So this is pile number two. Those of you who picked attraction oil, you may be asking Spirit to bring something to you, money, fame, anything that makes you happy or makes you think that you'll be happy, you know. So here we go. We got 5 of forces. You are coming into a time, pile 2, where things are about to bloom. Things are about to bloom for you, which is amazing. Let's see here. These 2 of them kind of flew out. So with this, and we also have your sacral chakra and temptation. So here we go. With things are about to bloom and your sacral chakra. So you may be working on your sacral chakra and moving your creativity, getting self-confident, being more aware of who you are, and it's really going to pay off. But I would say that the warning is don't get too tempted into things that may not be for you. You know, like you may see something and it may be an opportunity, but read the fine print, because not everything is, you know, as it seems. You know, salt and sugar look alike, but one is sweet and one is not. You know, as you see this guy here, like he's like two-faced, like he's split in between 2 decisions. I would say be very cautious of what you choose, you know, because though he wants the key, this one may not want the key, but the key may be the thing. And holding yourself back from not getting the key will be a valuable lesson, because it looks like he has the key right there, like he has the keyhole right there, but something, maybe his old ways, being comfortable in his familiarity, well, excuse me, the things that he is familiar with is keeping him stuck in this same space. But this guy, this other half of him, knows that going towards that key is going to unlock greatness within. You know, and it may be the unknown. It may be fearful, and that's completely understandable. You know, you want to stay comfortable, but you want to get somewhere, and you want to attract what you want, but you also are afraid of the unknown, and you don't know where it's going to take you. Is it going to make my life worse? Is it going to make my life better? But taking that chance is going to make your life better. And look at that. And absolutely is going to make your life better. So walking down that unknown path is going to bring in a message of happiness, a completion. A cycle is coming to an end with you doubting yourself and everything else like that. You're going to get a message of a committed job, commitment in yourself, commitment with whatever, love, whatever it is that you're searching for, whatever it is that you're trying to grow within you and outside of you, is going to be better than what you thought it could be. Okay, so trust yourself. Don't be afraid to walk the unknown path, because it will give you rewards that you could never have thought of. Okay, pile number 2, attract the things that you actually want, not what others want from you. Okay, be blessed. Love you. Okay, pile number 3, last but not at all least. So if you pick pile number 3, the Sereno head spray, maybe you need to have a clear mind. Maybe it's maybe it's time to clear the fog out of your mind and open your heart to new opportunities. But let's see what the cards say. Archangel Michael, look at that. Opening your heart, being protected, being guided spiritually. Yeah, if you have been calling on Michael, you've been calling on his presence for protection, for love, or guidance, he is with you. Absolutely. He is with you, guiding children. If you have children and you've been praying for your children with him, then he is definitely with you and there with you. Okay, let's see this. Positive movement forward. Wonderful. So so you're being divinely protected with Archangel Michael, and you're moving in a positive a positive motion. Look, he's going straight to that sun. Like, it's just beautiful and happy. There may be, and this is very ancestral too, so the ancestors may be the key for you to really get moving forward as well. And if you are feeling like you are being possessive over things, over what you've, I want to say learned, over what you learned, but then I also feel like if you're being possessive over children, that kind of rings there. Like if you're being really possessive over children and not letting them explore and do what it is that they need to do in this world. Maybe you have adult children and it's time for them to leave the nest, and you may be afraid for them to leave the nest, but the ancestors are the key and they have their back. So if you possessive, if this is you and you feeling like you have to do everything for your children, you don't. Okay, your ancestors are saying that they are the key to moving them forward. And spirit is the key to moving them forward. It's time for you to let go of them and move them, let them be the adults that they need to be right now. That's going to be only for a certain few. So take it as it resonates. But for others, I would say possessive over feelings, possessive over emotions, possessive over deities. People get possessive over deities. So if you're possessive over Archangel Michael, I would say you need to release that energy, because we don't own things. We definitely don't own spirits. So I would release that energy in order to move forward. Also, if somebody is being possessive over you and they have abusive tendencies and Archangel Michael is protecting you, just know that continuously pray to him, continuously pray to your ancestors, because they're the key to moving you out of that situation. And if you are in an abusive situation, I would highly advise getting help. I know that is not the easiest thing to do sometimes in those situations, but you know what? I'm here as a resource. If you need me, reach out, and I will do my best to help you move through this process. But for everything, pile number 3, this is a great reading. Please listen to your ancestors. Know that you are protected and you are moving into a great headspace. You're moving into a great physical space. There's nothing but sunshine for you looking up. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me ramble. And I hope that you be blessed and have a good night.